Hey everybody, welcome back to Bearded Cubing 101. My name is Joe. I'm your host, the BeardedCuber. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the 4x4. I think it's called the Revenge, I'm not sure. But anyways, I've already showed you how to solve the 5x5 and the 7x7 utilizing the techniques that I showed you in Solving Cubes is Easy Part 1 and Part 2. And in those videos, I taught you how to solve the 3x3. Guys, you're going to have to learn how to solve this 3x3, man. I showed you a ton of cubes already, and a lot of them were using the methods that I showed you in the 3x3. In the future, there's going to be plenty more videos utilizing the methods that I showed you in the 3x3. So a few things pop up in this cube that don't pop up in the 5x5 and 7x7 because those are odd number cubes, and this is an even number cube. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get into every situation I can. If you have any questions, go ahead and write it at beardedcubing101@gmail.com or leave a comment, and I'll go ahead and get back to you. Lately, I had a few people write in with some very good questions, cubing questions. Hey, BeardedCuber, you may have missed a step, and sure enough, yeah, they were right. I sure did miss a step, and that's gonna happen, man. I'm only human, so I'm gonna make some mistakes as far as maybe I haven't presented every single situation that could possibly come up. And of course I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just, perhaps the cube had worked itself out so that I didn't have to go through another step, and in just solving the cube, I just went ahead and went to the next step without realizing, well, maybe there might have been something else I needed to cover. But just go ahead and point that out to me, and I'll do a follow-up video if I have to, or maybe I could just clarify it for you verbally. Okay, so anyways, we got a lot to cover. Let's get started right now. Okay, let's get started. White on top, yellow on the bottom, red facing us, green on the left, and blue on the right. Let's scramble, guys. So I'm going off the assumption that everybody has seen the 5x5 and the 7x7 video and knows how to solve a 3x3. So let's go ahead and use some of those same techniques that I showed you in the 5x5, 7x7. We're going to line up these whites, right? And here's another white. One more is right there. So let's bring this down here. Turn that off to the side. I see a white right there. We'll turn it so we line these two up, and we'll get these two whites to get 4 whites together. Okay, so let's build these yellows. All right, so we'll get 2 yellows together. They're going to be opposite of the white, so they're going to be down here. Let's bring this side up, flip those in, bring it back down. Here's another yellow. One more yellow. Okay, here it is right there. Okay, so you got a pair of yellows. We're going to put them right there. Bring this over here. Flip this and bring it back. All right, so the white is done. Yellow's done. Let's go ahead and start building in the building layer. Remember, these are storage layers here. All right, and now this is going to be our building layer here. So we'll just pick green just because I just happen to see green right there. So we have green already taken care of. Opposite of green is going to be blue. So let's work on anything other than blue because we don't want a blue right there. We'll just put orange, right? So we have oranges there. Let's get a couple more oranges. Just get that closer. Pop that closer, all right? So that these are built. Let's put those over here by simply flipping that in and returning that. So green's built, orange is built. And remember, opposite of orange is going to be blue, so we want the blue over here. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to move these over here, take this, put it right there, and bring it back. And just like that, you have the white complete, the yellow complete, orange, blue, red, and green. Remember, green's going to be on our left, blue's going to be our right. Of course, orange is going to be the back. And that's how you complete the first step. Okay, guys, so in step number 2, we're going to do the exact same thing that we did in the 5x5, 7x7. We're going to build pairs. And I just happen to see that this pair is already built, the blue, red, right? But let's go ahead and say, and let's just keep it simple, man. one, you can do this on any side you want, but let's just keep the white and the yellow as our storage layers. That's where we store built pairs. And then we'll just keep this here in the middle as our building layer. So let's see. This is in a storage layer right here. Right? So remember, white and yellow are going to be our storage layers. And this here is going to be our building layer. So what we're going to do here is, let's see if I can find an easy example just real quick. Let's see. And of course, every time I want to, all right, well, here it is. Okay, so this here is on our storage layer, this orange green. Okay, that's on one of our storage layers. And we have an orange green on our building layer. So how are we going to get this next to this? Well, we're going to take our building layer, which is this portion right here, and we're going to put it onto our storage layer. Right, so I'll just keep my thumb on the building layer. Right, so these two represent the building layer. We're going to put that in the storage layer. Right, this needs to go here. All right, so now you can just push that back onto the building layer. Okay, so there it is right there. The red, orange, green, and here's the other orange, green. So let's turn this to the back here, right? And then we'll just put it next to it. Okay, now let's take it off the building layer and put it on a storage layer. Okay, we're just going to take it off the building layer, put it on the storage layer, get this out of the way, and put an empty slot back into the building layer. Okay, and so here's the finished pair right there. Now remember, I call this a full slot. Okay, so let's just go over this real quick. This is representative of a full slot on our building layer, on our storage layer. Okay, this here is an empty slot because these don't match. These are empty slots because that doesn't match. These are empty slots because that doesn't match. And then back to this, where I want to consider this as a full slot. Okay, so, and again, everything looks screwed up, but it's really not. All you gotta do is turn it back. You don't have to. And in this video, I'm not going. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't turn it back. But it really doesn't matter. It's not going to screw anything up. Okay, so let's get another one going. Here, how about this one? This one is opposite of this. So green, red, and green, red. They're both on the same side. Let's put this one back here. Let's just flip it to the back, and then bring it back so it matches there. Let's take it off the building layer and put it on a storage layer. I'll put it over here on the white storage layer. Okay, we'll put an empty slot in and put that in. Okay, and if you want to, you turn it back. If you don't want to, don't turn it back. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, here's another one that just happened to build itself. I didn't plan this, okay, but the cube had worked itself into a position where it just happened to solve this. I caught it, and there it is. All right, so we're going to take this and put it off the building layer and put it onto a storage layer. Remember, this here's the building layer. So we'll put it onto the storage layer. Okay, let's get empty slots. All right, that's not empty. Keep turning. That is empty. Return this to the building layer. Okay, and now we have on the white portion we have full slot, full slot, full slot, empty slot. Okay, on this portion we have full slot, empty, empty, empty. So we can do this quite a few more times because we have a lot of empty slots. All right, we'll put these two together. We'll take this and we'll put it onto an empty slot. But remember here, it's full here, it's full here, and full here. So if you have all full except for this one, which is empty, what we're going to do is we're just going to put a full one up there. Okay, so watch these red greens. Okay, we're going to put these two, the blue orange, in this place. Okay, so here's the blue orange. The red greens just simply went there. We're going to turn the empty slot in, okay, and then we're going to take these and put it back. Okay, so not only did you put the red greens back, you just put the empty slot over here. So this is completely full now. Full slot, full slot, full slot, full slot. Okay, so you can't put any more over here. Unless you do one of these moves, okay, where you just happen to put it over here on the yellow side and you just move the empty slot that was on the yellow slide over here. But let's not do that. Let's just keep it like that. That's full. All right, so let's move on. Let's keep on trucking here. Okay, so we have green, white, green, white. Okay, well, this is going to happen where I'm going to have to turn this all the way around. Okay, and that means that this here is going to go here. So the full slot's going to go onto the yellow side, and these empty slots are going to go over here on the white side. Okay, and I'm only doing that because I want to put this over here so that I can then put it next to this green white. Okay, so flip, flip. The green white went over here. All right, the full slot went there, and the empty slot went there. Let's just turn that in. Okay, that's no big deal. Don't freak out. You know, we got these together. We have an empty slot over here again. So again, if you want, put the full slot there. Take these full slots, put it there. Take the empty slots, put it up, and then just turn these full slots back. Okay, so you built another pair right there, here, wherever. Okay, so let's move on. These two are full now. And remember, you don't have to put the full slot there. You can exchange it just as easily with an empty slot. So here's an empty slot. Okay, we're going to take this full slot, put it there. Take this empty slot, put it up. Then this empty slot goes here. Okay. So how many more times can we do this? Because that's full, that's full, that's full, that's empty. Full, 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 full. So we can only do this one more time. Okay, and there it is. These two are paired up. Okay, and that's it. So full slot, 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 and full slot. Now we're just going to work on this middle section right here, the building layer. Okay, folks, let's call this part 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to match up these the reds. And let's see, we'll get these, we'll get the greens together. Pop those greens in. And opposite of green is blue, so blue's going to be over there. So we're just going to do one of those deals. And so that's complete, that's complete, that's complete, and that's complete as far as centerpieces. And remember, this is all complete around here. And these edge pieces are complete around here. The only thing left is to pair these up, which these two are already paired up. I did not do that on purpose. It just worked out. Gotta get these and these and these. All right, so how are we going to do this? Okay, so let's look at this situation. We have a white green, right? And we want to pair this up with this white green, but we can't simply just do that. That's not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it on the same row as this one. Okay, so this one needs to come actually over here. And we're just going to do that by flipping it around all the way around. So it's on the same row as this one. Then we're going to take this position because we want this white green right there. We're going to take this position and move it all the way until you hit this white green. You meet up here. Okay, let's take this and we're going to have this edge face me. I'm going to say that this is right. I'm going to say that this is the F. Okay, I'm going to execute this algorithm. And then I'm going to take this. Okay, because what happened was not only these two switched, they flipped. So now I can take this and move it back. Okay. So this is complete over here. This one right here, and this one's complete now. So now all that's left is I want to take this yellow, blue, and put it over here, right? So it's directly across from each other, so that's good. And so what's going to happen is these two are going to flip. Actually, well, when I turn this in, okay, all I did was take this position. I'm going to put it right there, okay, so that these two will flip, okay. I'm going to hold it just like this. And again, okay, and then you just turn it back. Okay, just keep turning. There it is. Okay, so now this is complete, this is complete, this is complete, this is complete. And these have been unchanged, and these here have been unchanged as well. Now that we got everything complete, what we're going to do is we're going to start building out this white. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a white, let's just take this. We're going to take this white green, we're going to put it on the bottom, okay, and we're just going to keep turning it until the greens match, and we bring it back up here. Now, but before we do that, remember, we had white on top, red facing us. We want green on our left. Okay, so we're going to have to move some stuff around here a little bit. So let's go ahead and get the green on our left. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to just take these greens right here. We're going to turn it over to where the blue's at. Flip, flip, bring it over. Okay, and then you flip these around. Okay, so you take these blues, flip these, flip those, and bring it back. Okay, so now, are we correct? We have white on top, yellow on the bottom, red facing us, green on our left, orange to the back, and blue on the right. Okay, so these greens are correct. Okay, let's find another pair of whites, white, blue. Okay, so we got it on the bottom. We're going to match blue to blue. And we're going to turn it up to the top. White, orange. Okay, so orange is back here. So we're going to take this white, orange, and we're just going to tip it off to the side. So the oranges match. We move the blues out of the way temporarily. Bring that up. Okay, so the oranges are here. And then we're going to take these blues and return those. And lastly, the white, red. We're going to put that on the bottom. Okay, it's right there. Turn red to red. Turn these blues back. And we're going to turn this up. Okay, so we have the whites here. White, green, good. White, orange, good. White, blue, good. White, red, perfect. Okay. So now, utilizing the 3x3 solving technique, okay, with the white facing us, and what I mean, the white is facing us. When you put it straight down on the table, you can still see the white. The white's not down here, okay. The white is right there, and so I can actually see it. So white, red to red. This is the red side. Green on the bottom, so we know that this is going to be correct. This is the correct position. Let's turn it out of the way. Bring this side down. Turn that in and back up. Okay. Let's bring this down onto the bottom row. Okay. It's white, orange. Okay, so this is the white, orange side. Green on the bottom. Okay, so that's good. Pop that in. Let's see, white, orange. Okay, orange, blues on the bottom. So orange, white, orange, blue. That's good. And we'll pop that in. This is the 3x3 technique again. And white, red, blue, blue. Yeah, that's looks good to me. And we're going to pop that in. Okay, so we are almost done. Remember, utilizing the methods that I showed you in the 3x3, this is the exact same thing. Okay. Remember, now we're looking at the bottom of the cube here, the yellow. Okay. So these pieces have yellow, so I'm not interested. These pieces have yellow, so I'm not interested. This does not contain a yellow on this side or this side. That's good. That does not contain a yellow on this side or this side, so that's good. Let's just do this one. We'll match the orange, blue, orange to orange. Okay, it's going to go here. So just like in the 3x3, turn it away, bring this side down. bring these over, bring that up so that matches here, pop those in, just like that it's in, okay? So we're going to do the same thing with the greens. The greens have to go here. And just like that, the greens are in. All right, let's do it slowly. Yeah. That has yellow, no good. Yellow, no good. Yellow, no good. How about this one? Yep. Green, orange, green. So orange to orange. It's going to have to go here on the green side. Okay, so turn it away. Bring this side down so they're across from each other. Take all three layers, turn them right there. Take this layer, bring it up so the white matches this way now. Bring this side down. Okay, turn these in the direction of the one that's sticking out. Turn that into a side, pop that in, and pop that in. And that's in. Okay, so last one. This one's already in its place. It just needs to be flipped. So what does that mean? It means that I'm going to have to take one of these pieces, the yellow pieces, and put it there so that I can reorientate this piece. So just take any yellow piece and pop it in there. Okay, so there it is. So to reorientate this, just take the red, match it to the red. Okay, so now we're going to go this way. So away, bring this side down. They're crossing each other. Turn that. Take this white, bring it up to match to this white. Bring this side down. Bring this into the direction of the one that's sticking out. Bring it up and over. Okay, guess what? 95% of the cube is finished. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, so this is where this cube starts differing from, say, the 7x7 or the 5x5 or any other odd number cube, because you're going to run into situations, odd situations, where you're not going to be able to, you might be able to do your FURURF algorithm, just like I showed you in the 3x3. But there's going to be times where you're not going to be able to get your cross here. You might run into a situation like this, okay? And I guess, I don't know, maybe I run into that more than half the time where I have to actually do this additional step. I believe it's called the Red Bull algorithm. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But this is the way it goes. When I say R2, I'm going to move both of these, okay? So, or I'm going to say left, then I'm going to be moving these two, okay? So this is the way it goes. And what I'm going to do here is I want to get these pieces up here. All right, so R2, back 2, up 2, left down, up 2, right down, up 2, right up 2, F2, right up, F2, left up, back 2, and we're going to turn this. Okay, and what that did was it flipped these so that now I have the cross. Okay, so part 6. So it would look like now I would want to start shuffling these around, but in actuality, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get all these yellows on top. So let's just go ahead and do an algorithm. We're going to do this soon. R-U-R-I-U-R-2-U-R-I. We got the cross. Okay, let's just go ahead and do it again. R-U-R-I-U-R-2-U-R-I. Okay, we got this. Okay, here's the fish, head, body, tail. Keep the fish head down to your left. All right, so down here. And do the soon algorithm again. Okay, take the head, put it over here. All right, here's the head of the fish. Put it right there. Okay. And now that we have the yellow on top, all right, well, we no longer have these in the correct position all the way around. These remained blue, that's good. These remained orange, so that's good. But these two have switched, okay? No big deal. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and switch these back. Now, sometimes it just works out where, everything is perfect and it works out just where it's supposed to be. But if it doesn't, go ahead and we're going to do this step. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep one facing us. So this is correct, but this one and this one is not. So we're going to do an adjacent edge swap. All right. So if you've been paying attention on the other previous cubes, you're going to know what an adjacent edge swap is. If not, here it goes. To our U, to our U, to our 1, 2, to our 1, 2, to our U, to our UI, to R. Okay, so without moving the cube, okay, well, I have to, but this is complete now, all right? So yellow, red, that's good. Yellow, green is complete. On the back side, that remained the same, and the left, this remained the same. So complete, 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 and complete. But the issue is now we have a parity situation where these two were over here, okay? The green, orange, they were over here, and the reds were over here. So these two have swapped. So we're gonna have to fix this first. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna turn it so that the parity is facing us. This here is the parity face right here. Okay, so these two need to go over here, and these two need to go over here. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to slice it right in half. Okay, so this is going to be the top portion of the cube, and this is going to be the bottom portion of the cube. So we're going to go turn the top twice. That's 2U, R, F, 2U, then just the top twice, F, R, then 2U. Okay, and that swapped these and these. Okay, and it remained, it left these the same. So that's complete, that's complete, that's complete, and that's complete. Okay, so the only thing that we have to work on now is this, 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 and this, just the corners. Okay, so let's go into part 7, and we're going to finish off the cube. And what we're going to do is we're going to look and see what's correct, which corner is correct, if any. So that's not correct. That's not correct color combination. That's not correct color combination. So none of them are correct. All right. So what we're going to do is we'll do the algorithm U R U I L I. U R I U I L. Okay, and then we'll have a look around. Nope. Yeah, this one here is complete. This one's good because we have all the colors that we need. That's not rotated correctly, but that is in its correct spot. So that's not correct. That's not correct, and that's not correct. So you find the one that is correct, which is this one right here. Yellow, orange, blue. You got the yellow, orange, and blue. You just keep it right here to your right, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so that remained unaffected, so that's still correct. Okay, this one is now correct right here. This one is now correct, and this one is correct. So all of them are correct. They're just not. None of them are rotated correctly. So what's next is the RIDIRD, or the 1, 2, 3, 4 algorithm. So let's go ahead and do it. We'll just start with this one. RIDIRD, RIDIRD. Guys, don't forget that D, man. Don't forget to turn that bottom one. Just because that's in, don't neglect to turn that. Now, without turning anything other than the top of the cube, okay, just the top, turn the next one in. Okay, and let's do it again. RIDIRD. RIDIRD, which is the same as R 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's in. Let's turn the top of the cube or bring the next one in. Okay, let's do this one. RIDIRD, or 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's bring the next one in. RIDIRD, RIDIRD, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and fix the top, and the cube is finished. Okay, so that's how we solve the 4x4. Okay, I think I may have covered everything. I hope I didn't miss anything. But if I did, just go ahead and write in beardedcubing101@gmail.com or leave me a comment. As usual, just keep at it, and don't give up on it, man. It takes a while to get used to learning how to do these cues. So once you get in the habit of it, it's like second nature. Okay, so we'll see you next time on BeardedCubing 101 with the Gigamings. Okay, take care, have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye.